Let's imagine a situation where a group of people each has to make a simple binary choice. They could be deciding yes or no on some question, or choosing between two political candidates. To put this into mathematical terms, we'll call yes a +1 and no a -1. Now let's start simple with just two people, Alice and Bob. Suppose they both vote yes, which we represent their estate as +1. To keep things simple, we'll label Alice's decision as S1 and Bob's as S2. What happens if we multiply their choices together? If Alice and Bob both choose +1, their product is +1. And we can think of this as a state of agreement. If Alice chooses +1 and Bob chooses -1, their product is -1. This is a state of disagreement. The same is true if the roles were reversed. And if they both choose -1, the product is once again +1. They still agree, but this time on saying no. So the product S1 times S2 gives us an elegant way to tell whether they agree or not. But in the real world, people aren't isolated. Their decisions are often influenced by their relationship with others. You might say there's a tension between them. Let's represent this tension with a value, which we'll call J12. That lives on the connection between Alice and Bob. We can think of J12 as a dial that sets the tone of their relationship. If J is positive, we can say the relationship is tense, maybe even competitive, and they are rivals. If J is negative, their relationship is cozy or friendly, and they are cooperative. And if J is 0, they have no influence on each other at all. So, you might ask me, how do you combine all these ideas? We've got Alice's choice, Bob's choice, and the tension in their relationship. But what's the connection between these things? We can define a single number that captures the state of the whole system. Let's call it the conflict, or for those with a physics background like me, the Hamiltonian, denoted by a capital H. The conflict is simply the product of Alice's choice, the tension J, and Bob's choice. Simple as that. Now let me show you what this means in practice. Suppose Alice and Bob have a cozy relationship, so J is -1. If they both agree and choose +1, the total conflict H is -1. That's a low conflict state. But if Bob disagrees, the conflict becomes +1.